Hello and welcome to another big edition of the MCDFNL Netball Show. My name's Genji. I'm joined by Kim Bailey. Looking ahead, it was going to be a massive weekend of netball this week, Kim.
Yeah, it's getting really close to the end of the season, and we could still see lots of changes on the ladder. So it's been a great season, as we say every time we're here, Chris.
It seems to be across AFL Goldfields, the MCDFNL. This is the competition that's keeping everyone guessing, I think, because I've never seen, particularly across football as well, any team can beat anyone on any given day, but teams being able to make the finals extend way outside the top 8. Yeah,
look, there's only most probably one position that can't change, and that's top spot. I don't think anyone's going to catch Trentham, but the rest of them, they can swap positions all over. So, yeah, really interesting to see what happens. Some great games ahead in the next few weeks.
Now, let's look back to last week, and one game that drew a lot of interest was Maldon coming like a bull at a gate to take down a strong Lexton side. What's your take on Maldon, Kim?
Well, look, they're coming, aren't they? Rebecca McKnight's had a really good season. Caitlin Cusack sat really well. She shot at 82%. So, look, they've got some depth. I think they take on Navarre this week, and if they actually can knock off Navarre, they can go into the top 8.
And there's only 2% separating the two sides.
I know. So it's really close. And Maldon at this stage looked like to have a superior shooting lineup. So they've shot 586 goals, which is a pretty good effort actually for the season, especially with the howling winds and some of the haven't any rain, but it's just that strong winds last weekend in particular makes it really hard. But you know they've been sensational, and you know young Sarah Lovell as well in goalkeeper's been playing really well. And on the flip side, Lexton, they'd be disappointed with that loss, but that still keeps them right up there.
Well, they had a 10-goal turnaround because they were 8 goals down a quarter time and they're 2 goals up at three-quarter time.
Yeah. So sometimes when you come from behind and you just sneak back the lead, you do let it go. You see that happen a lot in footy as well. But yeah, Maldon got off to a flyer. 18 goals in one quarter to start with is exceptional. But you know you need to play 60 minutes of netball. So they had a bit of a lapse and come back. But for good teams, they just need to keep building. And these two teams are right up there. Really impressed with that. Rachel Phelan shot at 80%, so she's been playing really well. Heather Tweedle, as we said before, is on fire this season.
Yep.
But yeah, Lexton could... they're sitting third on percentage with 3 other teams. So, yeah, they're about there as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see... you know, them take on Trentham in the Granny or Rovers. It's going to be really close.
Well, it seems like anyone at this stage in the top 9, well, it's basically 8 teams that are fighting for a spot against Trentham, really, and anyone can get the job done.
Yeah, we could have some Bulldogs coming on there. Someone could come from 8th spot and make the Granny.
Absolutely.
Who knows?
Another big game from last weekend, we did see Maryborough Rovers in a thriller defeat Navarre by 1 goal in a relatively low-scoring contest, 28-27.
Yeah, that's where the win might have got them too, I think. So, yeah, Rovers sitting in 2nd spot. Navarre are in a really precarious position, as we just discussed. They've got Maldon this week, and, you know, they've been up for so long, and they've just lost some key players. Losing Jess Parry's just most probably had more of an impact on what we thought. And Ree Davis, you know, that was most probably the best goal in combination in the competition. Yeah, so it's a hard slog for them. Who have Lexton got this week?
Lexton have got...
Navarre. There we go.
Yeah, so that's going to be a massive encounter for the two sides.
Yeah, I thought they had Maldon, so that's my error there. But not the first error we've had this season either, Yendi, is it? Is it? Who's been tricking us up at Trentham?
Was it Jane?
Jane hasn't had a baby. Sorry,
nah.
Jane. Peggy has, but Jane hasn't.
Yeah.
So we'll be sending some booties to you, Jane, just to get you prepared if you do decide to have a baby.
Opposite ends of the court anyway.
Yeah, but Peggy Shillard's back in for Trentham, and she's been playing extremely
She's got
good
defence,
netball.
isn't she?
She's a mid-quarter wing D, can drop into goal D, but she's just a superstar, and that just strengthens Trentham up even more. You know, they're just sitting pretty, just cruising along at the moment.
They comfortably dispatched the top 4 aspirant there in Harcourt on the weekend, 20 goals.
Yeah,
if you don't mind.
You know, and we keep saying they're bang full of young 15 and 16-year-old kids, and again, another apology, shan't afford you 15. You're not 16, so you've made me fix that up as well. So I think we've fixed everything.
It goes to show people watching, Kim.
Yeah, and there's another one that we got wrong. We had her coming from C grade and B grade, and she's come from C grade. That's young Miss Bibby. So I think we got that right as well. No, not Bibby. Who is it? Siri. There we go. We got it wrong again, but we fixed it now.
That's all right.
Yeah. So hopefully we've fixed up everything.
That's all right. We'll just forward the complaints to me, and
we'll deal with them.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll just send more booties. That'll be you haven't got a baby. You're not even close to you, but have some anyway. Yep. So now we've got some big games this weekend. We're looking forward to what's on offer this week. We've got Campbell's Creek taking on Carisbrook, and we're really looking forward to this one. Carisbrook. They are 6 points clear between 6 and 7, so a win here will really push them up, and they can still push for second position on the ladder, which is great.
Yeah, they can. They've been quite good during the season. I think they had a really comfortable win over Royal Park by 17 goals on the weekend. They're flying, Carisbrook. I think just they'll do really well this week and get the win over Campbell's Creek.
Definitely will in that one there. The Creekers unfortunately have only taken the 1 W this year. Denali will be set to take on Maryborough Rovers, and Rovers doing all the right things, fresh off a big 1-goal win over Navarre on the weekend.
I'm going to go on a limb. I reckon Denali have been doing okay. I'm going Denali.
You're going Denali?
Yeah, they've nearly knocked off a couple of those top teams, been 1 or 2 goals off it, and I just think I think they're going to pull off a big upset this weekend.
Ooh, all right. I'm going to jump on the Rovers.
No one will talk to me at Rovers.
That's it. The doors are closed over at the Rovers headquarters, Kim. That's it. You're out. Maldon and Newstead, one of the more interesting games of the weekend.
Yeah, as I said, I really like what Maldon's been doing, and I think they know they've got to win this game to give themselves a chance to sneak into the top 8, and I think they'll win it.
Yep, I'm with you on that one. Natty be able to take on Harcourt. I'm looking forward to getting up and having a look at this one.
This will be... You're heading up there, aren't you?
Heading up to good old Natty Alec for the first time. I hear there's a terrific scenery out there, Kim.
Yeah, it's a fantastic venue. Again, I reckon Natty will be a little bit disappointed in their season. I thought they'd sit a bit higher than what they are. They're sitting in 7th, and you look at, who would have thought that 7th and 8th is Natty Bialba and Navarre. If you said that to me last year, I would have said you're crazy. But yeah, I think it's going to be a tough game, but I think Natty might bounce back and get the win.
Going on Harcourt, go to the Lions. They are roaring beautifully up there in the top end of the ladder. Navarre versus Lexington in one of the more crucial games of the weekend. Navarre lose and Maldon win. Well, then they switch spots.
Yeah, I think that's going to happen. To tell you the truth, I think Lexington will get the win here.
Yep, I won't argue with that one. Royal Park and Trentham.
Yeah, pretty hard to go against Trentham at the moment, isn't it? But it's hard to go through a season undefeated. Doesn't mean it can't be done. But I think won't be the weekend this weekend. Yeah,
not this week. Last one, we got Talbot and Avoca.
Yeah, Avoca's pushing along really comfortably as well.
Sitting nicely in 5th position.
Yeah, just cruising along there. Got really good shooting capacity. They're sitting 3rd in the league for goals for. I'm going to go Avoca.
Yeah. Oh, yep. I'll definitely go with them. Even with results panning the other way, I don't think Avoca just don't have the percentage that the teams above them do at the end of the day. So a top 4 position could await them if results go their way.
Yep, we'll see what happens.
Shaping up to be a very exciting run home towards the finals. Kim, thanks so much for joining us this week.
Enjoy your day at Natty this weekend.
Oh, looking forward to the drive. I hear it's an absolute ripper.
Wing bird.